My best friend is an influencer. Not big time, but a big enough following to get free shit, and has gotten 2 sponsored trips. She still works a full-time job, but does the Instagram thing on the side, mostly because of the perks. She's not big enough to live off of this yet. Anyways, this was her first trip. A little boutique hotel from Miami contacted her via Instagram DM and offered her an all-expenses paid trip to Miami for Memorial Weekend 2018, in exchange for her to be in the hotel and take pictures and do a couple of stories. She was told she could bring a female friend with her if she wanted to, and that everything would be covered for that friend as well. This was her first time doing this, so at the time she wasn't really sure of how it worked. They sent her a bogus contract for her to sign, and it said she'd be responsible for paying for her plane ticket to Miami, and that she'd be reimbursed for it later. This was to prevent a no-show, meaning the influencer will get the ticket purchased by the hotel and the influencer will never show. It seemed reasonable. My friend chose to invite me. We figured it shouldn't be a big deal. In worst case scenario, they don't want to pay for my plane ticket and should just cover it for me, and that's that. We were supposed to be picked up by the hotel at the airport. So the day comes and we arrive to Miami. There's a guy holding a sign with her name, and the paper has the hotel logo. We are greeted and we are escorted to a black SUV. Here's where it gets weird. As soon as we are getting on the car, the driver is visibly upset. We thought he was talking to the guy who walked us over to the car, but he was talking to my friend. He had a very thick accent and was wearing dark shades. He was telling my friend that she's not allowed to bring her boyfriend, me, and that she said it was 2 girls. 2 girls. The hotel told me 2 girls. Not 1 girl and 1 guy. 2 girls. He was demanding to see where the other girl was. We were speechless and confused. The guy who walked us to the car looked annoyed and started to fight with the driver in Portuguese. Then he turns to us and asks us where the other girl is. My friend, which is visibly upset right now, tells them that there's no other girl, and that she's the person they were supposed to pick up for the Instagram deal, and that I'm just the friend who's coming along with her on this trip. The big guy who sat in the passenger seat, the guy who walked us to the car, gets out of the car, tosses our luggage out of it, and says something along the lines of, "This is some fucking bullshit," gets in the car, and they take off. And that was it. We were in shock. Utter and complete shock. My friend immediately emails Melissa, the PR person who we had been in contact through email with, to tell her what happened. No response. We decide to take a cab and show up to the hotel. As soon as we showed up, everything made sense. The hotel had been rebranded and had a completely different name, owner, and staff. We walked in and showed the staff the Instagram page, which they agreed was indeed the Instagram page of the hotel it used to be, but not the new one. This Instagram account had more than 10,000 followers and seemed quite real. However, upon further inspection, we realized the pictures and uploads were quite old. My friend felt like an idiot and would not stop crying. We called the police, met up with a detective. Nothing ever came out of it. They investigated who was running the account before, or who had access to it. None of the people who used to run the account had anything to do with it. Nothing ever came out of this. It's upsetting and scary to know that whoever wanted to abduct my friend or any other girls by using this old hotel Instagram account knows who my friend is. The hotel's Instagram page has since been deleted, and we never heard anything from anyone ever again. But to think my friend would have been kidnapped had she gone with another girl instead of me sends chills down my spine.